Election season is kicked into high gear as the first round of voting wrapped up the primary. Thousands of voters head to the polls, which opened up at 7 a.m. and closed at 8 p.m. According to Guam Election Commission Director Maria Pangilinan, there are more than 49,000 registered voters. Pangilinan explains to PNC what steps were taken to ensure everything goes smoothly in the primary.
Lots of hard work with the involvement of our partners. The Department of Public Works with the buses, the policemen, the officers of GPD, putting it all together. It's a huge task, but we have a lot of help from our stakeholders.
Pangilinan said there was no need for the commission to meet because there were only minor issues encountered. As far as candidates go, today's election will determine which Democratic delegate will advance to the general election, incumbent Madeline Bergalio or newcomer Matthew Artero, and also which Republican candidate will lose their senatorial seat. PNC visits the polling sites to catch up with several candidates.
Well, I'm glad that the weather's finally relented a little bit, and because this morning I thought if it kept raining nobody would show up, but it's been a great turnout and I feel really happy. I'm just hoping that 80% of or 90% of the voters come out. That's what I want to see. I want to see that there's participation by everybody, because we now have 49,000. Let's see at least over 40,000 come out and vote. It'd be a great show.
It's really a great privilege to come out and vote, exercise your voice, and choose our leaders. And I'm seeing the energy around is exciting. I've been to 7 camps already, both sides of the fence, and people are very welcoming. And I think overall, people just want to have the right to come in and choose their direction, how they want their futures to be. So all is looking good, and I'm quite excited.
I think this is just the epitome of what election season should be. Everybody's out. All the campaigns are together. You have canopies on both sides of the street, and all of our Manumco are out here showing our young people, we need to hear your voice. If you don't vote, you have no right to complain.
Thank you, Guam. Biba Guam, Democrat or Republican. I think we need to work together to move this island forward every single day.
As for the gubernatorial race, Republican Calvo Tenorio and Democrat Gutierrez Gumatautau will both have their place in the ballot at the general election. And after the primary, both teams say they are putting their campaign in full throttle. PNC met up with incumbent Eddie Calvo, who says he feels good about the prospect of winning moving forward to the November election.
It's all about reaching out to everybody, and then at the end of all the election coming together. And I know this is just a primary phase, but like you caught me here today, I'm visiting both our camp but also the opposition camp. I think it's important that everyone realizes this is an election. Democracy is beautiful.
Okay, what can we expect from you until the general election?
I think it's important from the standpoint of being a governor. I'm going to continue to do things I've been doing for the past 4 years, working hard for the people of Guam. And doing my job as a governor. As candidate Eddie Calvo, it's presenting our record. What have we done these past 4 years? What we intend to do moving forward for another 4 years.
PNC also spoke with former Governor Carl Gutierrez. He said even though the Republican team started their campaign a little earlier, the Gutierrez Gumatautau team is catching up quickly.
I think that for 2 months in the making, that we have picked up tremendously, that we're up there neck and neck with this administration. And we haven't spent more than $33,000 to do it. But the footwork we've done, look at Telefofo, for example, here. Definitely, you can just feel where the air that we are going to win.
Okay. Lastly, what is your message to the voters?
I say, please get out there and vote. I mean, if you have not felt that you are part of this last administration, you felt marginalized, you felt neglected, come out there and change and put somebody in there that can have a relationship with you.
Rosal Romanes, PNC News.